Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I've been waiting for a video like this. So personally, I am very much excited. From the title, you have an idea of what we're talking about, and I believe that this is an important conversation, especially if as a parent you desire to raise your children in a godly manner. Mommy is an amazing mom to one of my sweet friends. I've known her from my university days, and I went to visit her recently and she was talking about how she was kept up talking about her mother. When now you're a mom, you begin to appreciate you begin to appreciate your mom and begin to reflect on all those things. So she just kept talking about her mommy, kept talking about her mommy, kept talking about her mommy. And I know her, so I know how she was raised. Like she's even some people are like, who raised you? And I know her siblings, they are all doing well, godly children. I said, you know what? I want to meet mommy. Mommy needs to come here and also teach us one or two things. Mommy is one of the latest grandma. We're not very late, but one of the newest grandmas in town. So I think there's a lot we get to learn from her. And of course, we're going to introduce mommy. My name is Oluwaseun Usidamen. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, mommy, please tell us about yourself.
I'm Apostle Oluwabimiga Ngozi Princess.
Love it.
Correct Nigeria. From Anambra State.
Wow.
Married to Jesha.
I'm from Jesha. Yes. Thank you.
My husband is an amazing person.
Aww.
Yes, he's a man of God and the leader of leaders. Yes, he's put in about 30 years in the seminary work.
Wow.
Where he lectures, holds the office of Dean of Academic Dean. Very busy lecturer here and there, imparting lives. Yeah, so you people are blessed people.
Yes, we are.
People are blessed people.
Thank you.
I'm proud to be married there. So I've been a minister for a long time. I got called in 1982. I was just 18 years when I got called. Yes, I got one again in 86. 82, I got called into the ministry.
Wow, that was so fast.
Yes. And I started pursuing that line. So got into full-time ministry, let's say 1991, I entered the Bible seminary. And since then, it's been back to back with ministry activities.
Wow, that's amazing.
2000, the Lord wanted me because I was known for faith clinic. I do a lot of faith clinic. I have a lot of antennaries, I preach here and there. But in 2000, the Lord put in my heart to start reaching out to the grassroots. So that was when Charity Mission Empowerment came about.
Yes, hallelujah.
Yes. So I'm a CEO running this NGO for 25 years next month in 6 African countries. So far, it's been lovely. It's been lovely working with God. And I'm happy. I'm happy to be where I am today, seeing what I'm seeing in your friend's life and others, So let's just say that little about me.
Wow.
I'm a preacher. I love preaching. I'm a revivalist. I love casting at them.
Oh, love it. Mom is like, I'm going to come again. This one, because I feel like almost turning the conversation into your life purpose and your life work. I feel so tempted to begin to ask you questions about ministry.
Those things are very simple. Some of us are raised. Where they belong.
I love that. Can you guys hear?
I just been at this platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so excited. Don't worry. After this, I'm still going to ask you so many questions. I didn't know this much about it.
I'm ready.
So we're going to ask mommy some questions. I'm a bit tempted to start asking about ministry and purpose, but let's talk a bit about why we are here, raising godly children, and even parenting in this age, parenting from our own experience. So mommy, just talk us through. I first want to hear from you. How would you describe parenting, your parenting journey, raising godly children? What was that like for you?
Well, I said I got born again in 86. 87, I started praying for my husband. I was 17, right? Still a minor.
Wow.
Why? Because everything I can say about us, myself and my husband, is God. And meeting Christ, knowing Christ, and the things that I've known about my own family pushed me to start early. So I incorporated everything. I came from a dysfunctional family where my father abuses my mother till she died. He didn't kill her though, but that's what we saw. So some of us had that aggression in our hearts to be different. And Christ came along and that changed everything. He changed the drive, he changed the notion, he changed the motive, and I loved him. And then I started praying, Father, I don't know the age I'm going to get married. Though I told God I'm married at 25.
Wow.
I was going to marry at 25. Then before my 25, I'll give you the whole of me. I will serve you. I will win souls. I will be there for you. And when it is 25 years, take my hand and give me to my husband.
Wow.
I have incredible faith. I'm a woman of faith. You can't be a mother without that. You have to have faith. Faith for everything. There is faith for healing. Also, mothers, there is faith for raising godly children. I simply found myself fortunate to have that faith, taught by the Holy Spirit, and I had faith. I have faith in my marriage. That's going to be the best. So when I got called, I was running away from the calling because I have seen things happen to pastors' children. So I told God, if I'm going to answer this call, promise you will give me a family and godly children. And you will keep those families. I don't want to use any child to do ministry. Yeah. And I had that assurance. I had the assurance. So when we got married, I got married in 95. Wow. When we got married, we were like, let's still pray. I love prayer. I'm a woman of prayer. In fact, prayer is my breath. So my husband and myself, we started praying for our children to come. And so I can tell you, it is simply God. And you can't say you know God. You can't relate to God by faith. Very important. You just got to have that thing called faith that is going to work out for you. When I became pregnant, I didn't know I was pregnant. Yes. You know, and eventually I never had nausea, not one day. I was not expecting it.
Mommy, you lay hands on me once you're done. Please.
Not once, not one day.
Wow.
I said I didn't know I was pregnant. When I didn't see my period, in fact, it was the 4th month. We went to the hospital.
It was 4th month?
Yes. I said I was pregnant. I'm married as a virgin though. You know, so the journey began. And I started praying. I have names of my children before I got married. Hi. I already have their names down. And I started praying. So parenting starts with the day you made the choice to marry, to get married. As for me, that's what worked for me. So I started praying. And once I noticed I was pregnant, it's me and the baby. So we do the fellowship together. I will speak. Just know you're coming to, because I was super busy at that time. I was into deliverance ministry, back to back. I minister to people. I go for ministration. So I will speak to my child. I know by faith they're hearing me. Yes. Your mother is a busy person. This is where you're coming to. I didn't trouble my parents.
You will not trouble me.
And you know, I will tell you basically that is it. Grace. God gave me the grace. He saw my genuine heart. And he now gave me gifts. Children that I can call gifts from God. Because I never had issue with any of them. Wow. Not once. So when eventually I had the first child, my son, very lovely boy till date. In fact, that boy, he doesn't know how to cry. He does not cry. He never gave me problem. I don't breastfeed children at night like you guys.
Are you serious?
You know, when I was coming, I told my daughter, I said, I just hope you believe what I'm saying. Because my story is crazy. Wow. I said, my story is crazy. It takes for you to say, is this thing real? Hey. Yes, I don't breastfeed at night. I don't feed you at night. When I was pregnant, I don't eat at night. Night is for sleeping. So baby, we're going to bed, we wake up in the morning. So the discipline started from there. So when I get back to my first son, I said, well, welcome. 12 o'clock, I make sure I feed you, put you to sleep. See you around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And that's it. The baby won't wake up. I said I woke up to pray. He will just sleep. I'm saying it with boldness. I never, not one of them. My last child, who is 23 now, wanted to break that
that cycle.
And first week, this child will cry. And then I say, hey, do you know where you have entered?
I love it. Do you know where you entered?
You are number 4. You want to break me. I'm your mother. I'm going to break you. So I allowed this the first week. Okay, I'm carrying him, feed him. We will do BG together. Second week, he repeated the same thing. I said, okay, third week, I left him. He woke up, he was crying, like cry. You know when a child cries, his eyes out. I said, you get tired. My husband was visiting. I said, you go and carry the child. I mean, two of us breastfeed the child. Yeah, go and carry. My mother-in-law, I locked the door so she could not come in.
Wow, even you must have been very strong to do that.
I have faith now. I said I have faith. So the woman said, please. I didn't answer her. I said, tomorrow you go, who is going to help me? And that child cried though and slept off. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I'm telling you what happened. And that was the first and last. Yes. Second day, he adjusted by himself, JJ. I'll make sure I feed you for 12. I must wake, if you're sleeping, I'll wake the child. 12 midnight, I'll feed the child. He adjusted. Till date. He adjusted though. Put him to bed. In fact, I will stand by his cot, thinking he's going to, from where 5, 6, that's when he will wake up. Then I breastfeed, then we'll go to our daily routines. So, like I said, this is an all magic. I prepared spiritually. A lot of parents of nowadays prepare financial. Well, my days, we did not have money. But we have God that have money. You get it? So, I prepared spiritually. I prepared myself. I prepared emotionally. I speak to my children here. They listen. We have devotion together. I'll tell if I'm going to preach, because I will say that my peak days in ministry was even when I was giving birth to children. Wow. Yes. I was wanted almost everywhere. So if I'm cooking in the kitchen, my sermon note is there, my Bible is there. Kitchen is my office because I receive inspiration from there. Really? While you're cooking, you're writing. Put it down. You know. So if I'm going for administration, I don't have maids. I never use house helps. And you're taking care of 4 children? Yes. I said they are angels from heaven, including your friend. Jesus. Yes. You know, the ones that have grown, I put all these children programs. Yeah. No, I have them. I have things for play-ups. I have all those merry-go-rounds. Yeah. I put them in place. So time to go play, they go play. Put them beside the TV. They're respecting themselves. So. When I'm going for administration, I carry my child with the rocker. So nobody, ushers don't carry my babies. So put the baby beside me. When I'm preaching, he's looking at me. Oh, about to leave the house. We're going to go preach. Wow. Don't disgrace me. If you disgrace me, I'll disgrace you too. I don't know that was bad. The children are hearing me. I'm so sorry, but that was I appreciate your honesty. And it worked. It worked. The child will stay there and be staring at me while I'm preaching. When I'm done, I'll go to pastor's office, breastfeed them, and go. I know the right time to give them food. I know the right time to play with them. I know the right time. I simply work with time. I will say those children were given to me from God. And because I have faith, they supported me. Up to today, they are my strength. They are my strength up to today, from day one. So these were, what I can say helped me and my husband. The grace of God. And faith that it will work. Yeah, sometimes we take these steps out of faith, and will this thing work? I tried it. I don't want to breastfeed at night. I want to teach discipline. Then you try it. It's also risky because anything can happen. So if you don't have faith, don't go do what I have done. You find it's another thing. Otherwise, it will be another thing. So this that was our story. That's my story is my gospel. Growing up. Every 3 months, I will gather them. If a child can say A for apple, the child can say Jesus. Come in to my life. Wow. So I started doing that. I'm going to start doing that too. If a child can say A, 1, all that child is the 1 letter at a time. The child can also say Jesus, anyhow he calls it. Yeah. Come in at their pace. So I will have prayer with them. They were my prayer partners. Yes, they were my prayer partners. I will lead them to say sinner's prayer, doing my part by faith, following every step in prayers. I will exhibit one thing, I will go back inside, I will kneel down, I will pray, let this thing work. Let this thing work. And I have seen it work. I have seen those things work. And when they became of age, it was not difficult for them to find Christ. Yes. It was not. And then we had a church, incorporated all of them into it. My son played keyboard. The sisters, they sing. Yes. So they can say, I don't allow my child to play in church. You can't play in church, except mommy is not there. It's impossible. That's not a playing ground. The church is church. At the end of service, go to the altar, we talk to God. I believe these things. I can say God is a rewarder of diligence in service, in seeking Him. A lot of us think, my daughter will say today, Mommy, I'm doing soft parenting.
Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting. I don't know that. I don't know if what I did was hard one.
Or gentle one.
I don't know that.
My God.
We have different destiny and whatever. Our time is not your time. But I know that the system is still the system. My children will say, Mom, that was your time. So this thing, take it. I say, but the Bible never changed. The same Bible I read in my time, they are still reading. They didn't change it. So I don't know what else you want to know in my early days of parenting, but I can tell you, it's lovely. They don't fall sick. They don't fall sick. I can tell you the truth. That's why I was surprised with what my daughter had to go through. They don't fall sick. I'm very neat. I can't call myself perfectionist. We can't see death. I'm very, very careful. But those are not prayers, ritually. Yeah, you are following them up. When my children began to go to school, I don't do distance schooling. So I try to put them nearby. I don't believe in this distance thing. Put your school is school. As long as they have standard. I love standard. We were not rich, but we have taste for something good. So I will take them to school. At a time we had no car, so they had to go to school by themselves. So if I ask them to go to school, the children will be going and following from a distance. So you can't play on the road. If they close from school where they have to walk home, that's how they will hold themselves. They will walking because they can't tell when mommy might be hiding.
You just come out.
Yes. I will just come out and the fear is there. So once the school closed and I ask them to come home, they come home. If I don't want them to come home, wait for me, I'll come for them. And they wait for me and I'll come for them. So I think what played out for me too, in as much as I was active in ministry work, I was available.
I was fully available.
I was there. I am there and you're rising. I am there and you're going to school. No matter where assignment will take me, my children will meet me when they return. I'll fly back and make sure I'm at home. You will meet me. If I can't meet up, wait in school. I will come to the school and I'll pick him. So availability is very, very important. It's super important. Yes. For me, I spelled training of children or parenting. When you look at the book of Proverbs, that tells us to train up a child, model a child in the pattern, conformable to what God demands of us if we are Christians. Yes. If we are in this journey, we have to speak the language, we have to live the lifestyle. So you as a parent, I said I take it in acronym. Number one, the first thing, that word train, is to be thankful first. Appreciate. It's a gift. It's a pleasure to be a parent. It's a pleasure to be. It gives you joy that you can't explain. Children are indeed joy. An addition. That's why I feel for those who don't have them. And some of them are never happy they don't have them. When you have them, it gives you, it's a realm. It's a realm of God because it brings you. Two people were admitted into the institution of marriage. And you are just admitted and you have to run the institution by yourself. And what's the run all about? It will put this procreation on your path to begin to regenerate your kind. It is your kind. So if you are spoiling your child, that's your kind. So the first leg in in training is to be thankful to God. That's Lord, I accept it, I appreciate it, and you're going to run it through me. I've taught my children this prayer: God, do it through me. I don't know how to do it. When I got married to my husband, Igbos and Yorubas, they are arch enemies. Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Truly be told.
Yes.
So there's no way. In as much as I try to live the Bible kind of life, I am still an Igbo woman. Their gene is in me. My husband is a Yoruba person. Sometimes he will behave like his people. The same thing. So God opened my eyes to that prayer for myself. I can't marry this man, or he can't marry me. You have to do it through us. Use me to be a wife to my husband, and use him. Igbos were spoken. Seriously has spoken. And somebody like me who was into the deliverance ministry, I don't fear no shit. I don't fear nobody.
Love it.
I don't fear nobody. As I'm receiving it, that's why I'll drop it. You don't like it? It's your business. I'm not doing anything for money. And you know, where you came from plays a major role in your attitude, whether we like it or not. So I know that. And so I have to pray, do it through us. Use me, use him. Because if we leave two of us,
we'll do it anyhow.
We will do it the way we have seen it done. I am come from an abusive home, so I have that aggression. Any man that will mess up with me, I already have pre-planned stuff in my head. Though I won't take that shit. My mother too. So, but Christ has to break you. Christ has to come in, and in as much as in, it's still not enough. Yield yourself.
Give yourself. Submit yourself.
Lord, let it not be me. So I still teach them today. In your academics, Father, do this exam too. This child. You know, my grandson just said, Father, you know, the way I take care of my own children is different. Do it. Use my hands. Use my availability. Use my person to function the way you want, at the optimal level, the way it will please you. Very, very important. So I pray that prayer, and you can't come to that realm until you have accepted what God has given to you.
Yes.
Accept what God has given to you. Follow your children upright while they're in your stomach.
Yeah.
Be sensitive.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
Watch your dreams.
Yeah.
Watch who comes your path. Listen to your heart. Don't be a man pleaser. I am not a man pleaser. I don't want to please people.
Yeah.
Whatever will better my family first is a priority to me. So we must be thankful to God. Then the R, I say reliance. You have to rely. We must rely on God.
Yes.
He gave you a garden.
Yeah.
Have you worked in that garden before? No. Go back to him for tools. And God wants to see that. He wants your home to function, rely on God. We want that child, the heart of children. Like I pray for my grandchild, when they start crying, I say, Father, the heart of this boy is in your hand. Touch him to sleep. Touch him to keep quiet now, because he must play, he must be himself. And God listens to that prayer. If heart of kings and the hand of God, heart of children too.
Yes. Yes.
God can touch. You don't know what is disturbing that child.
You're correct, ma.
So God knows.
Yes.
I said, Father, the heart of this bundle of gifts is in your hand. Touch this heart, touch him to sleep, and I start singing. Eat and sleep, eat and sleep. Before you know it, as he's eating that food, you sleep off. You tell me God does not answer prayer. You tell me God is not what you're relying upon. Sincerely, I have seen God work. I have seen God work when my children have been sick as babies. Yeah. I was in favor with my doctors. Yeah. You know, my doctor will tell me, don't give this child this drug. Go and breastfeed. So do you see why I'm strong? Because of certain people around my life. Yeah. Doctor, what about eating? Shall I buy? Say no. That's your what do they call that thing now? That's your superstitious.
Yes. Over it.
Forget about it. It's you. If you want your child to have problem, why is it in? You have problem now. That's what my doctor told me. I said, oh, so when people come, buy Happy Day.
Buy this one. I
said, excuse me, I don't know them. Did I know that my child had it was when he beats me?
Wow.
Yes. And that's how it was in all of them. Rely on God. So don't rely on what people say. I'm not somebody who will do it this way, do it that way. It work for you. It might not work for me.
Yes, I like that.
I'm a preacher. You are not a preacher. What's my advantage of serving God in this manner? No, I have angels taking care of this child.
Hallelujah.
And my daughter will now back up my belief. Oh, pardon me. And I won't listen at all. Wow. If they have common cold, I'll go to hospital. Say, don't bring this child. Go and breastfeed your child. He said, not I'm breastfeeding for what? Why give him? The nose is bloody. Suck
it out.
Suck it out. And I just thank God. So you must rely on God. Yes, and then the A is availability, as I have said. Well, nowadays, people will work. Like I'll tell my grandchild, I say, mommy has to work and get money to be giving you this better life. You're enjoying it. You know, you have to rely on God and be available. Yeah. Availability is not only when I'm sitting with you. Yeah. Are you getting it? Yes, ma'am. You have to be available emotionally. You have to be available, follow up. Even if you have caretakers, do things intentionally that show I'm in control. Yes. Availability is being in charge. Yes, being in charge. Being in charge of, yes, being in charge, being in control. No, it's this you know, when my babies were growing up, if I'm going out, I'll pray for them. I said, if any bad person wants to carry you, begin to cry. You know what? Yeah,
are you serious? Hey.
Don't carry my baby. So if you carry my child and they start crying non-stop, I just collect my child. I know another person will carry that child. I won't do anything. Just stay quiet. So availability is being in charge. Be available to know the move, the changes.
Yes.
Some parents don't know when certain things change
In their child.
Both physically, mentally, spiritually, in their health.
Yes.
Even when your child, so if you people that go to work, maybe you return by 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, that time you are in, be in. Give your time to make up for the time you were not there. When you are not there, put things in place that will show that you are there. So availability is a broad word that is missing. A lot of parents, they will be so busy that even when the child is giving them signal by maybe having temperature or maybe having or crying, they just wait. That's normal. Children can't speak, but they give signs.
Yes, you're correct.
Do you understand the signs? Feed your child with at a regular pace. So if he's not collecting meal, and when he's supposed to collect the meal, it's a sign. You must understand the sign. Your child who now cries at night and does not do that before. Well, what's that sign? What you seek is in the sign the child is giving you. So you must have that time. Even if it's okay, I'm using that time to pray. What are you praying about? Is it targeted? So couples should be available. So you should not be sitting together. These days all of us they don't use phone though. They don't use phone. Phone is what God are joined together. Phone is social media is splitting us under. Social media, phone is tearing us apart. It's happening to all of us, including me. Now my husband will be here. I'll be on my phone. Tab. Mostly phone. Himself will be on his if he's not with his laptop, he has become second as in side chick.
Mommy, everybody is a side chick.
Our phone has become our side chick. So everybody is guilty now. I'm side chick.
Oh my God.
Everybody is guilty. So my dear, you must be available. Then the I is instruction. You see, when it comes to instruction, that's where we all differ. The child must be instructed because he's learning styles, skills. In the midst of all, he will discover himself. The instructions are the building block, and that's train up, not train down, not shout down, not talk down. Instruct constructively, deliberately. Even if it will hurt that child's feeling, instruction. There are some hard instruction. There is where instruction can be sought. That is where the job is, where you now build. Before you now get to the last letter, which is then I call it nourish, provide. Nourishment, my concept is nutrition. Now provide, make the atmosphere convenient. But you see that instruction part. And when it comes to instruction, the way you train this child, instruct the child may differ. With this other child.
True.
The way my first daughter, from age 4, I've taught to walk. She could wash her stockings. From 4, once was for 4 years, started doing house chores. Now, and she has my energy. She has my energy. She picks sometimes, she walks, she's very, very, very active. But my second daughter, not like that. That one is easy does it. So every time I'll be shouting on her. Don't you see your sister? And is it not the same womb that have the two of you? Why are you behaving like this? And the child will just scroll to herself. You can see that she's not happy. She will still do the same. And I was, hitting the rock like that. Until one day the Lord said, they are two different people. That's flourish. This is faith. You will lose this child if you continue like this. I have to change.
Thank God for God.
Yes. So when it comes to instruction, we must hear first.
Yes.
You can't give what you don't have.
Yes.
It's what I have, I will give to you. So you must be rooted in the school of teaching before you can, abroad. People homeschool their children.
Yes. Yes.
So we are the first and foremost teachers. What does teachers do? They instruct now. And you can't instruct without, going hard in some places.
Yeah, you're correct.
Very, very important. So I had to change. And if I'm instructing you and the Lord say that's wrong, you should humble yourself. I used to tell my children, sorry, I'm sorry. You know when they say, Mommy, I don't like what you have done to me, I say, I'm sorry. Sometimes I'll cry. Sometimes I'll be disciplining my child, is crying, I'm crying. And then I'll be praying, let this thing work. Let this thing work. So, they used to see me as, Mommy is tough. To me, I was just trying to raise a generation for God. So, it is well with us as parents. There is no graduation.
It's for life.
It's for life. What will change is a method. Method will change. These children that are so submissive as they grow start possessing territories. I'm telling you, not anymore. Yeah. If you shout on them now, you say, Mom, you are shouting. The baby come and say, so why are you shouting? I said, well, my voice is always high. Change it.
Things have changed though.
You eat, you don't wash your plate. Why didn't you wash your plate? They won't answer you. You just say yourself, they will kick you out. Just go and do it.
Oh my God.
Go and do it though. This was they're your boss now. So there's no graduation. And African parents must be flexible in their whatever parenting method. My dear, there is no parenting method that is the same and should never be the same.
Yes.
There's template quite alright. We'll follow it, but the individuals are different.
Yeah.
There are some stubborn children. Well, it's not their making, it's not their wish to be like that. And the fact that a child is reckless, stubborn, now, that does not define him.
Yes.
Something could go wrong. That's not the life of that child. So we must be flexible and know when to adjust, when to make peace, and when to raise the rod. Some parents don't raise the rod at the right time. So later in life, when you raise the rod,
it's too late.
It's late. Because the child is not used to that rod. Why didn't you tell me when you're supposed? And then even if it's late, time heals.
Yeah.
If your child is on the streets, any parents whose child is on the streets, it's not the last. It's not the end of the road. You keep praying. I know the children God has given me. So if there's anything I don't like, I go back to drawing board. Like architects would do. Lord, this is what you said concerning this child. Let the purpose prevail. Parents should relate to their children via the purpose upon their lives, so that purpose will speak at the end. The end is what matters. There are a lot of great people, when you hear their stories, you're like, but one woman or father stood in hope that there's a better tomorrow
for this child.
But what we do is look at Mrs. B, but her family is working. Why is my own not working? Forgetting that you are not that woman. My mandate is not your mandate. Look at when I told you I started. I was 18.
Yes.
And you just gave your life to Christ. You had your youth life. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the mandate upon my head, commission upon my head, even among pastors, it's still different. If your kid is misbehaving as a pastor, just calm down and understand. God might be training. God trains us through our children. Yes. God trains us. As far as my children are concerned, when you take them out to preach, all the time you will speak, they will be writing it. So once you finish, someone that you make 3 about and they start correcting you. So for that purpose, we used to carry them. We'll be recording the table. But we want to be better speakers. So they correct you. So we are all different people, different. It's not that we have different thumbprints. It's the same thing with raising of children, parenting. Understand your environment, your mission, the purpose of what your children stands for, and follow it. And some children growth is slow. The understanding is slow. What you are trying to build might also be slow, but it will speak if you have faith. It will speak at the end of the day. When your child starts, like you, if your child starts crying now, one of the things you can do change your prayer time to that time. So when he wakes up, oh yeah, prayer partner, let's
start praying.
You will start sleeping. Try it. Try am. Because number one, first of all, you'll be challenging what is making this child unrest. Yeah. What is stopping this child? You don't see what they see. So when you start praying, the devil will run. Because the child by himself will adjust. And when you start making these changes, don't be too in a haste. Give time. A farmer plants, start watering it. Start watering it. Harvest will surely come. Every parent will have harvest. But the question is, what are you planting? What are you sowing? If you look at the face of your child, most times you won't discipline them. There's a time I flog a lot, or I can flog like that. I know. I can flog. I used to have a hot temper. Don't scatter my house. Scatter, I will just say, hey, everywhere will be shaking and vibrating. You know, the day my children knows that. So I went for administration. Upon my coming back, they have turned the whole pile upside down. So as soon as they saw me, they start shaking. No, they were just waiting. Mommy will react. So when I came in and saw it, I said, people are setting trap. I didn't answer them all. So I just went upstairs straight. It was this my daughter said, Mommy did not react. I called the brother, let's start really listening. They didn't know I was upstairs listening to what they were saying. So that one said, is it not beating? Are you not used to the beating? You should just flog us now. I said, so this beating is not working. It's not working again. That's expired. And that was the first and last. I just came. I came down. I didn't say anything. Madam, control me. Control me. God, I'm not like, can you imagine? I went to the kitchen. I work. We had a nice day. I play along with my children. You know. Mommy, did you not say the? I said, we don't leave it now. We will fix it together. I'm telling you, I saw a dramatic change. Yes. So you should also know that children can set trap for you. Yes. God will use your child to train you and develop a good temperament. God will use the same children to train you. Yes. Preparing for learning. So I changed. I developed another method. She either asked me to go and pray, or I will pinch you, just come, I will just give you a little space. You know, high language is there. Yeah. Many discipline methods are there that children does not like. Wow. I mean, that was powerful. Yes, so thank you so much. As you said, I was just listening. I didn't even know time had gone. As I looked at them, and I'm like, you know, when you have my person say one thing, that time goes when you're having fun. Honestly, this is fun. I've learned so much about faith. Yeah. So much about working with God, so much about even allowing God to correct you when it comes to training your children, so much about staying on the word of God. In fact, when I was talking, I was having questions, man, she will be answering it. So no, mommy, thank you so much. Thank you. So I think we just have about one more question, and the question will just be is there something you wish you could have done differently? Are there parenting styles where that you made a gentle parenting? Do you think our own is too much? I tell you, just things you think you should have done differently and things we should probably do differently. Are there methods you think we're even doing better? Just please talk a bit on that. What I would have done differently, I've been thinking about the answer to give you. Because I think the approach we should follow, the route we can follow is, what does your parenting method produce in your children? It's the children that will tell you what you should do differently. You know, they might not be wrong in my own side, but they see it as wrong. Like my children will tell me that I rob them of their, what they used to put that in the early childhood. What? Their childhood dreams or what childhood fun? They are not. I didn't allow them to socialize. Okay. I was too secretive. I was too protective. Oh, they call me overprotective mother. Okay. Too protective of them. They say, I am too protective. So what I'm saying, the route to follow is, what's the produce your word? For example, I see them say this, and I see how pained they feel about it. Some of them don't know how to socialize. They don't have. I am not a friend person. They don't see friends. Trooping, I am people's people, but you don't see anybody that can say, this is mommy's friend, this is daddy's friend. And so themselves, they go to, even while they are in university, secondary school, because I will put them in boarding school. But you can just be playing with your friends. You just look outside, mommy is standing there. I did it for my daughter while she was in Bowen. You know, I just told her, I said, I sent somebody to, and the person is standing in front of the hostel.
Hey?
They come and give you money or something. So come out, and she likes money. So she ran outside, and behold,
It was you.
I was there.
Just like that. Just like that.
Lagos to Bowen. I was there. So I've seen it. I've seen them talk about it. That I did not allow them. But at the time I said you should thank God. So if you said, okay, if I'm to start again, would you not allow them? I still don't know if I can, because sometimes they also appreciate God that their life was, the gate of their life was not that too open.
So open, yes.
For everybody to treat me, help them. Go to university, they didn't get corrupt.
Yes.
You know, but they don't like it. They don't like it. That's one accusation I know I have seen. Okay, they will say maybe they are scared of my reaction. They will say, oh, mommy overreacts over some things, so they just keep the thing to themselves. Which, you know, I want to know what you're doing.
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
I love to attack situations early.
Yeah.
I don't fear problems. There's no problem you can solve. My children will have malaria. I can treat malaria overnight, and the next morning they'll be fine. Once I know the sign, once I have hints that this thing is coming, so I'm that kind of person. Now even today I ask myself, you never reach. I never tired. So you see them say something like that, okay, they don't know how we react, so they just
keep it to themselves.
Keep it to themselves.
Yeah.
Which I have seen play out. So I would tell parents, just look at feedbacks
from them.
The feedback will tell you what you are doing, though it's good in your eyes. Yeah. But the receiver, he's not getting it. Yeah. He's not helping. They're not seeing as good as you are seeing it. And then you can see where you mellow down. Even up to this age, my little son will go that work related. Why didn't you call when you get there? When my son, the big son, is in Bowen, you want to return from school, we will pilot you and know which vehicle are you entering. We'll go and wait at the garage. You never know the children don't like this kind of things. Yeah. One day we were at home, we just open gates, the boy has arrived. That one, if he's traveling, he will switch off. So God is using them to teach you. Maybe now you the preach trust. Trust us too. One day say, "Mommy, you to trust us. Trust that you have done a good job. Yeah. Allow us to, you know,
to express ourselves.
Even if we make mistakes. Yeah. We learn. I am somebody who believe you can prevent. They said experience is the best teacher, but I believe
prevention.
I believe you can actually prevent falling into, because people are falling into what you want to fall into. So why fall into it again? So I believe we can prevent. But some of the children believe let's learn, let's get into it, and also feel what's, well, I don't know why people are crazy in that manner. I see it as,
Mommy, I love your honesty too much.
I see it as well, at such a time it's okay. Even if the child make mistake, have your plan B to see how you can back up and help the child get back up. If you are taking your decision, but life is about decision. Don't make this decision. Don't follow this route. That's all that mommies like us do. Especially spiritual mommies like us. You don't see what I see. So don't follow this route. There is danger. The child will say, no, leave me to do my things. So my dear, I will tell every parent listening, watch the feedback. What's the feedback? Once you have your ears down to get the feedback, you will adjust. I will call my own children. What are we doing wrong? Okay, me, your mom. I always want to have what they call critique. What I say this is okay. I'm sorry about it. I thought it was good and I was doing it. But since you don't like it, I'm sorry. Then you don't make that mistake when it's your time. So for you people with gentle parenting, I don't know what makes it gentle. I will still ask you to look after the feedback. Your gentle parenting, what is it producing in the child? I train my children with future in mind. They're going to go out of this house. How will they behave? How I used to tell them, you can cope without me. Parents do die. People like us were on top of what they call that thing, gun of the pen of powder with gun.
Okay, gun. The about to shoot the gun.
No. When they say you are, our life is in danger. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, we are constantly facing attacks because of the kind of work I do. So I train these children in the way they can stand
on their own.
When my daughter was going to Assemblies of God secondary school, I say, remember who you are. Help your teachers. Help your hostess, mistress. Go and meet your mistress. You have clothes to wash. Give me, I'll wash it. Give me broom, let me sweep your room. That's why she was mama before now. I think that's why she can cope.
Yeah, she has always had that motherly. Yeah, correct. Yes, she has always had that.
She can take care of children. I once had crash. Parents will abandon their children in my house and not come back maybe 1 week, 2 weeks. Yeah, life. Really,
what happened to them?
Nothing.
They're just tired.
No. They are comfortable with.
Wow.
They are comfortable with what they are seeing. And the child is at peace.
Is at peace.
The child that is giving trouble at home is at peace.
Wow.
I say, Mommy, take care of the baby.
I will come back later.
So she did it from secondary school, university, the same thing.
Wow.
So you can see, so gentle parenting, as long as you are giving the right instruction, with the future in mind.
That's the important thing.
I say carry on.
Yeah.
It's your gentle. If what we call gentle parenting is don't scold, don't beat, you know the Bible.
I love this video.
That's why I know they for our line, no. Because this world is not balanced, and we must raise people with different mind. I will scold, I will beat, but I'll call the child back. That's my method. You know why I beat you? Okay, this thing I will open the Bible. I will show you. So the child will start feeling bad. In fact, if I'm correcting my children, they'll be crying. Why are they crying? My daughter will say, because I'm supposed to know I should not have done this. And now I have done it. So you get it?
Yes, I understand, ma'am.
And then finally, on that note, if at all they are correcting you, maybe your grown children, they don't like it, don't stop. A teacher is a teacher. You must keep instructing. Don't ever stop. Oh, my child doesn't like this thing. Don't stop. You know, keep pouring, keep planting. It's words. And there's a storage where those things are. At the right time, with faith, you can now go back on your knees. Father, I'm trying my best to let this thing work. Let this thing work. One word. When you say, this child is offended, this child is annoyed, this let me keep quiet. Do whatever you like. You don't love that child.
You're correct, ma'am.
You don't love that child. Because the child is just doing, as far as I'm here now, he's seeing this as color blue, and that is color blue. And you're saying, no, it's more than that. That's what he's saying. That's what he knows best to do at that point. So you keep talking, you keep praying, you keep instructing. You know, when they slap you, stun the next
the other cheek.
Mother, all this mother, I would say they're angry, they start saying wrong words. It's unnecessary, it's uncalled for. Our children are number one to help our anger situation. Bear it, because you will not build and scatter at the same time. You keep speaking, keep telling your child, I am your mother, but I'm not your God. He has a God. And things will change. So let's stop before.
It's so insightful. Thank you so much, Mom. I'm sure we've learned so much. Mommy spoke about her charity, right? She said they're going to be 25 years. That's amazing. That's really amazing. So, Mommy, if anybody watching this, how can we support? What channel? How do we go about to support this?
Right now, we have a project. We want to do a community outreach for grassroots children, age 1 to 15. We're going to be running a mobile clinic to attend to their health. That's what we do. And then games, of course. Other talent, I put something talent hunt. You will win a prize. Showcase your ability and then get something. Then gifts. So there are many ways they can come through you. You're my daughter now.
Yes, yes.
Anything you know a child. A lot of children can't afford textbooks. I see them come to me. They don't have exercise, but that will go. Edibles, anything that a child can use, teenagers can use. Food, wears, whatever that can help a child. No matter the quantity, they're going to sink into, because it's a massive somewhere in Akute State. So that's the project on ground now, which will be our number 50 project now. Yes, we are present in Niger Republic, Togo, Ghana, Kenya. We've been to Kenya, we've been to the Republic of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Benin.
Okay.
And several communities in Nigeria. I can't count them. I can't count them. So currently, what we're doing is we're focusing on children. Majorly, what Charity Mission Empowerment Foundation does is to provide skill acquisition. We started in 2000. I can say we are frontiers. We are you know, but I don't like noise. The things I do, you know, I feel I'm doing a missionary work.
Yeah.
That's why I call it missionary outreach. You know, because I'm a preacher. I'm a preacher with passion. So they can come through your account number.
Yes, I saw the account. I'll put the account number.
Monetize, they can buy, they can come on ground and participate.
You're correct.
Bring their products. Just come and be a blessing to, you know, children. And that day is my birthday actually.
When is the 15th
of March?
Of March. Oh.
15th of March.
No problem.
So I've been on the street. I'm a street girl.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
So I've been silent, you know, about this thing. But 25 is not 25 days. 25 years.
Yeah, it's not.
Sometimes when we say what we do, people are like,
Just
as I'm talking about parenting, people will say, are you sure she's not? But God is my witness. My life is my gospel.
Yeah.
If I'm to be a parent again, I will do it. God will do it through me.
Yes, God will
all
do it
over again.
Yes.
God will do it through you.
Yes.
God will do whatever through us. When you see yourself as doing it, parting with 10 billion naira will be nothing. But you can part with it over a side chick. Side chick phone. You know? Okay. So let's God walk through us. And you are born again. Yes, welcome. But let God still run the life through you.
Yeah.
Love is easiest but hard.
Yes, you're correct, ma'am.
Let God do it. Let God put the love of your child. You know, when I started this NGO 2000, what I did was I started with empowering widows. And one of the things God said I should do is to take these widows to the streets to preach the gospel. So I will carry these widows, put them behind a truck. We go to these marketplaces where you see rough boys, where boys sleep in the marketplace. I say, these are your children. Because going in the midst of scavengers, you find that they are from broken homes, dysfunctional homes. So you are a widow. They are your children. They are my children. Let's go there. Let's go there and cry. Let's go there and weep. And before you know it, their heart will change. When armed robber attacked us first time in Ikorodu, I was pregnant with your friend, my daughter. I think almost 8 months. They came to our house, 2 boys. If you see them, they opened their chests, we saw the ammunition, you know. I said, there's nothing you can rob in this house. This pastor, you don't have any money. The only valuable thing is that generator. You want to carry it? As for money, you can't find one. We don't have, my husband's salary was 9,000. You know, but God took control. All of a sudden, you know, I started preaching. I started preaching
to armed robbers.
Yes. So they said, well, this madam will, you know, let's go. We'll not rob again. I said, you can't go. I said, we don't want to rob your house anymore. I said, but you cannot go. You have entered this place, you have to give your life to Christ. Look at how handsome you are. I'm pregnant. That's how your mother rejoiced when he was carrying you. I'm not going to let you go. Now, they became afraid though. I'm about the fear. Yes. And the other one tapped the other one and said, oh yeah, they pick race. Me too. I called one of the pastors, do what I do. I was running with pregnancy. 8 months. I was chasing Nambro. I don't say things though.
Mommy, this your story is very you are the one. So
it happened in life. I was chasing, they were galloping, running, because they didn't know, they saw a telephone cable, so they thought maybe somebody must have called police. I was saying, come back here. I will run after them. So they stopped the cab, entered the cab. I was still running. And now as the cab to stop. They crossed the road. They are very soon. I don't want to rob you anymore. Let us go. I said, you cannot go. You can't. Just confess. You cannot go. Say. Confess. So they came. What do you want? So I asked the pastor, you talk to this. Let me talk to this leader. I started weeping. I started crying. Saying, we are sorry. We are robbers from, they say they robbed somewhere in Port Harcourt. They killed about 3 people or so. So they ran into Lagos. They don't even know Lagos. That's the first time. Came into Ikorodu, lodged in that Oriwo hotel. So that night, their money, they ran out of money.
They just looking for somewhere to rob.
And whenever they rob, they kill. That's what the doctor told us that. I said, I'm carrying a child. Your mother carried you like this. The day you were born, the earth rejoiced. That's where he gave. See how handsome sword we are looking. Okay, what do you want us to do? Give your life to Christ. Because if you live here and go and rob somebody else, they will kill you. I see death. You will die. And as I talk, I'm asleep. Give your life to Christ. Do you know Christ? I started preaching. talking about Christ talking. I said, that's Bible school. If I can't sin and deliverance, I can't handle you. I won't turn you into police. We'll go, we'll pray, cast out that devil. Yeah. You know, one of them just said, that since his mother gave birth to him, Mama never cried for him to change. They always bring money. Money, 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 money. Look at this woman, she's pregnant. She's here. I was weeping. Water just did flow passionately in my heart. The water was flowing. And the guy told the other one, I am taking this Christ. God, I feel like crying. Yes. This was a powerful testimony. They knelt down. Jesus. And they gave their lives. Hey, God. I said, okay, now I have peace. I don't have money, but you can come back. I will look for money because whether we know it or not, they must need money to live where they are. That's part of what drove me to charity missions. I was into deliverance ministry. I have clients. I minister. All I know is to cast out demons. And that morning, the Lord said, come out. I came out of my gate. I saw a scavenger. He said, call that boy and preach. Do you believe I die for people like this? I take joy in doing grassroots work. I've lost friends. People don't want to know you because you are no longer, shining, raining on the pulpit, working signs and wonders. I take pleasure. And that's why I connected it to my birthday. So I prepare to celebrate on the streets. I'm not a party person. So that's how I sent for the boy. He came. He said, come into the office. He came. I said, God want me to talk to you. That's how we started. I never knew he was an OPC person. Wow. Very terrible boy. Wow. He never opens his face. He ran away from home when he was age 14. See why I'm going for children? Because that age too. Mommy. Oh. So wow. As in you see, there's so much to unpack with mommy. So much to unpack with mommy. But I wanted us to just say thank you. If you are watching the video in the comment section, start saying thank you. I'm sure you have learned something. I'm sure you are no longer the same. I will go home and keep, I'm looking forward to editing this video so that I can watch it again and listen to mommy and be blessed. Thank you so much, mommy. We really do appreciate you. And we pray that the Lord will continue to use you mightily in the name of Jesus. Everyone, remember to subscribe, like. I say this channel is blessing you. It's blessing you. Hey, so go and tell someone you've seen a video. They must also learn. All of us will have godly children. And whatever your purpose, mommy is a good example of living a purposeful life in Christ. I'm can't stand outfit. So wow, can you imagine? Yeah. I'm so inspired. I'm ready to help anybody. Interesting. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. Bye, everyone. Bye.